Hey everyone and welcome back. The most hyped December DLC just dropped, that is the Contracts, with a size of almost 4 gigs. Now as always, I'll show you all of the new DLC cars, including the drip feed content, that is the unreleased cars that's coming in this DLC. So before I get on with all the tons of stuffs added into the game, including the new highs, the properties, business and everything else, I'll be quickly covering this first to show you all what's coming in this DLC and what to expect. So without wasting any more time, let's get on to the video. Going about to the DLC content, we have got two folders like always, that is the MP Security and the Patch J26 NG. Now moving on to the vehicles, we have got a decent amount of vehicles right here. The first one is the Astron. Wow, this is the P-Fister Astron, so the Porsche Cayenne in real life, and take a look at this, guys. I'm absolutely loving the front look of this. I mean, this is just like the real life one, because you can make out from the headlights, the front design, everything. The side profile too is kind of, exactly like the real life. But the tail light is actually a mix of the Growler tail light, because you can literally make out this is like almost literally the same thing from the P-Fister Growler, which we got in the last DLC. But apart from that, I'm actually really loving this SUV, really looking good, and also adds to the number of SUVs in GTA Online. I think it's also, not just the Cayenne, but also the Porsche Macan. So you can make out from this section, it is actually based off of the Macan, a little bit slanted towards the back. So yeah, I think it's a mix of the Porsche Cayenne as well as the Porsche Macan. Two SUVs in one. And then moving on, we have the Baller 7, that is a new version. And no, I'm actually kind of disappointed with this vehicle. I mean, they literally haven't done much, other than change this part, this section of the front bumper is a little changed. The wheel is a new design, or I think it's actually already in game. Yeah, it's already in the game. And they've kind of, recycled it for this particular SUV, and they've added this new hood. And that's basically it. Yeah, they've changed the rear bumper too, but come on, Rockstar, this is not what we all, expected from you after like so many months. This is actually disappointing. It's actually an extended version, so it's not the shorter wheelbase but the longer wheelbase version. But yeah, I'm actually not happy with this, kind of disappointed. It's the same old Baller. Next we have the Buffalo. Oh my god, take a look at this car, guys. I mean, that front, holy smokes, just like the real life version. Now there's gonna be like so many arguments, regarding which version of this car is in real life. I'm guessing this is just the normal Charger, the Scat Pack, or maybe the Hellcat, just the normal Hellcat, because it's not the wide body Hellcat. As you can see, it doesn't have any wide body. So that is my guess. I mean, take a look at that big ass exhaust. The tail section too is actually pretty decent, and I'm absolutely loving this car, guys. Take a look at the wheel design. This is actually somewhat of the wide body Hellcat, so this actually looks really good on the car. And yeah, 10 out of 10 for this car. Absolutely in love with this. Then we have the Champion, which we have seen in so many of the teasers and so on. So I don't even have to say much about this, because just from about every single angle, it's based off of the Aston Martin Victor, and boy, I'm absolutely loving it. I just can't wait to add it to the exotic concept cars collection. So this is actually a one-off car, so if you didn't know that. And I actually love this wheel design. I hope they have added new wheels as well. If not, I'll be really disappointed. So yeah, that is looking really good. 10 out of 10 for that as well. Then we have the Thankyou. Oh my god, guys, this is the new Maserati Quattroporte, and take a look at it. Just the front grille, the headlights, and the whole body shape design of it is literally the giveaway of the real life, similarities. The rear section is pretty decent. It's, kind of like the modern Audis. So, but still, it's actually a pretty good car, and I'm absolutely loving it. Take a look at it from this angle. Absolutely just like the real life Maserati. Oh my god. So yeah, 10 out of 10 for this as well. And the wheels are also pretty decent, but it looks like, recycled wheels. Yeah. Then we have the Comet 7. So, like everyone guessed it, this is actually the open top version of the Comet S2, which we got in the previous DLC. And as you can see, I'm guessing this is the Comet S2 Cabrio, but yeah, it's actually pretty decent. And I'm actually not a fan of open top cars, if you guys have noticed, but yeah, this is pretty cool. And I think this section is kind of very open and visible on the inside. I don't know how Rockstar is going to be covering that up, but yeah, it actually looks, completely open in that section. But nonetheless, to any of you that's interested in the open top version of the Comet S2, here you go. Nothing else seems to be different, only the open top. Next we have the Deity or the Deity, and this is actually the Bentley Continental, the Flying Spur. Yeah, the new version, the sporty version of that, the W16, the sporty version of the normal luxury sedan. So this is actually pretty good. I mean, you can clearly make out from the headlights, just from the Paragon R. The wheels are also from the same car. And yeah, the tail lights is actually of the Rolls-Royce Ghost, but it actually suits the car here. And this too is getting a 10 out of 10 from my side. Next we have the new Granger, and boy oh boy, take a look at this thing, guys. I think this is based off of the Chevrolet Suburban in real life. I mean, oh my god, the front is literally like the resembling to the new Suburbans in real life. And the design is actually pretty new, and yeah, it's actually crazy for an SUV. So yeah, this is gonna be really good. I'm gonna be trying out this as well. I think this is one of the drip feed cars, so we'll not be getting our hands soon on this. But nonetheless, moving on to the Ignis. So this is the Lamborghini Sian. So the Pegassi Ignis, Pegassi is Lamborghini, and take a look at that, guys. Oh my god, so much resemblance to the real life Lamborghini Sian. I mean, the wheels itself is like a big giveaway, to the real life counterpart, because it actually has somewhat of a very similar wheel design, and I'm loving it. I really can't wait to test out all these cars in game. Now check out all the customizations as well. So pretty good. Absolutely loving this car. Oh my god, every angle is just like the real life one. Next we have the iWagon, E-Wagon, but nonetheless, I think this is the Audi Q8, the new high-end SUV from Audi, released like a few years ago. But it actually has a mix of few other vehicles. This section is based off of the Audi Q5, and yeah, it's quite decent and good. I actually like it, not bad. Yeah, overall pretty good. We'll have to wait and check it out. I don't expect too much of a crazy performance in this. We are not sure, it might be. Next we have the Jubilee, that is a Rolls-Royce Cullinan. Oh my god, take a look at this, guys. Holy smokes, look at the tail lights, and even the front headlights is just like the real life one. The wheels is somewhat similar but not the exact one, but still really loving this. Oh my god, Rockstar, you have literally outdone yourself in this DLC with these vehicles. So beautiful. Next we have the Mule 5. I think this is going to be used in one of those missions or the heists, so they have somewhat added a new version. There's like so many of this Mule, but yeah, this looks just like the ones added earlier. So we'll move on to the next exciting vehicle, that is the Mammoth Patriot. Take a look at this. I mean, this should have been what was released in the Cayo Perico Heights DLC, because that was a massive disappointment. Trust me, literally majority of the players didn't even like that, and this is what we were all waiting for. And definitely we were not let down. I mean, almost an year after the Cayo Perico Heights DLC, we have got the Hummer H1, that is a Humvee. So I'm really hoping there's going to be like, modifications that adds to the rear section of the SUV, like the slant back or the wagon type cover. So that would be really cool, and I can't wait to add like multiple versions of the Hummer H1 to the garage, because it's absolutely freaking beautiful. So I'm going to be adding this. Next we have the Reaver. Oh, okay, so this is actually a motorcycle, and actually a welcome one, because we have not had decent vehicles like the sport versions from a long time. So it's actually pretty good. It has got two exhausts right under the seat, and yeah, I kind of like this. So Can't wait to test it out. I'm not sure which one this is based off of, so if any of you guys know which one this is based off of, let us all know down in the comments, because I can't make out which one this is, in real life. Next we have the Shinobi. Okay, I don't know why the wheel is like that, but yeah, let's move on with the vehicle. And this is actually based off of the Kawasaki Ninja 1000, the sports tourer, and this is just like from the real life, because the visor, the front face, it is exactly like this in real life as well. So kind of like an alien touch to the motorbikes. They have somewhat made it almost similar to the real life version, and it's actually pretty good. I'm really wanting to add more motorcycles to the collection, so this is a welcome move. The tail section, the tail lights, no, I'm not a fan of that. It actually looks ugly, but hey, we can't have everything in a single motorcycle, right? The exhaust actually looks neat, so hopefully there are like other modification options. But that is the Shinobi, and pretty good from my side. Then we have the Yuga 4. Oh, okay. LD Organics. So this is probably the Llama's new business, the side hustle. And the tail section, it actually looks like he has, customized and welded this with the part from another car. I've actually forgotten the name of that car. It's been in the game from day one, so yeah, he has kind of got that part added on to this van. And okay, so that's one uniquely customized Yuga, but that's with that. And finally, we have the Zeno, or the Zeno. Wow. So this is the SSC Tuatara, which became famously known for the infamous speed record run, but that's another topic. But going about the car itself, oh my god. The resemblance, the headlights, the body design, the side profile, the rear section, the taillights is pretty cool, from here all the way to this side. So that's kind of cool. Oh, take a look at that exhaust area. Nice, triple exhaust. Okay, that's pretty cool. I kind of like this. The wheels are also just like the real life version, guys. So carbon as well as the painted version, pretty cool. I kind of like that. Overall, thumbs up for this car as well. So those are all the cars from this present DLC folder. There's another folder that is the Patch Day 26 NG, and there's a certain amount of cars here as well. So there's like quite a few of them, and I think there's a certain amount of bug fixes or something. There's the Calico GTF as well. I don't know what they have done. Maybe nerfed the speed, because this was one of the fastest cars. There's also the Comet 6. I don't know what they did. There's actually a bug with the window tint, so that might be fixed or not. Then there's also the Kuruma. So I'm guessing they kind of fixed the infinitely bulletproof armor on this car. They kind of had messed it up in the previous DLC, so I think that's kind of fixed in this. And there's quite a lot of vehicles, guys. There's also the Jets. I don't know what they have done to this. We'll have to wait for the newswire or the bug fixes post to check out what's changed or what's not done to this. There's also the ZR350. I don't know what's done with this. But yeah, those are all the vehicles, guys. Those are all the new vehicles and the other bug fix vehicles that's being added in this DLC from the two folders. So I'm kind of happy and also disappointed at the same time. Very little amount of vehicles, in that itself. Some of them are reskinned versions or the recycled versions from the older DLCs. So that was a disappointment, and also the number of vehicles was a slight letdown. But apart from that, I'm really excited for all the new vehicles and everything that's going to be coming in this DLC. So make sure to drop the video a like and also subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, as I'll be making more such DLC videos. So make sure to stay tuned. Thank you all and have a good day.